Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. And today it's going to be another Matchbox 5-pack that I picked up a couple of days ago. We've got one loose Matchbox Basic to take a look at, and we've got an original vintage Matchbox Superfast Bus to take a look at, and I've got a couple of variations. So with that being said, we'll get straight into it. And if I sound a little bit unenthusiastic, I've had a bit of a stressful day, feeling quite tired, but I thought I'd make my video anyway because this is what I like to do, this is what I enjoy, this is my way of de-stressing, so I'll get straight into it. So anyway, we'll put the camera down in usual fashion a little bit, and we'll take a look at the 5-pack first. So as you can see, it's another MBX Rescue. I did a review a week or so back, maybe a little bit more, on a fire rescue pack, but this is just the MBX Rescue. And we've got Matchbox Hazard Squad, the International Workstar Ambulance, what's we got? We've got the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, the Ford F550 Super Duty, and we've got a 2015 Ram 1500, or as we all know, it's the Dodge Ram, and then I think it just says Matchbox at the top. But anyway, we will attempt to open it without making too much noise, if possible. Hammer in. Almost. And the first one we're going to take a look at is the Matchbox, I think it's the Hazard Squad. Put the camera down a bit more. And there it is in the yellow, but pretty cool. Fire department. This is an all plastic body, unfortunately, with a metal base, so it's not my favourite in castings. I wish they wouldn't do this, to be perfectly honest, but they do. That's just the way it is, but it's still a pretty cool little casting. Some painted details obviously on the side, but in this yellow, and it does say we got 2009 copyright, and that's about all I can see. Hang on, I think it says Hazard Squad or something there at the back, but the light's blaring out a little bit. But anyway, I have got another version of this. I think I can't remember this. I think this is in a 5-pack. I honestly can't remember. But this is the hazmat version. Again, same plastic body with metal base. Yeah, it just says hazmat squad, I believe. Same copyright. And like I said, they're okay. You either love them or you don't. And I said, I'm not a massive fan of plastic castings. But anyway, pretty cool. So that's the first one out of the 5-pack with its variation. And then the next one is going to be, I believe it's the, let's have a quick look at the International Workstar Ambulance. And again, this is another plastic, but at least the front's it's got a metal base, and just trying to look again, yeah, it's another all plastic casting again, unfortunately, but still pretty cool. It's painted nice. You can see the door handle details done. Obviously it's got a metal grille because it's got a metal underneath. International Ambulance, and it is a 2018 copyright, but emergency medical services, but pretty cool nonetheless. But like I said, it's okay. I'm just not a big fan, if I'm totally honest, of plastic castings, that's all. But anyway, so that's that. And then the next one is the 2016 Ford Interceptor, which is a bit better. This is obviously back to normal metal casting. So 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility, which is pretty cool. And I've just got to pause for 2 seconds because I've got somebody calling me. I will be 2 secs. Sorry about that, I was being shouted for food. Anyway, so back to this. So as you can see, it's the I think it says Boone County Sheriff. which is pretty cool. And like I said, it's nice to see it in white. Obviously, it's got the tampoed lights. You got the sort of tampoed, well, actually, it's more tampoed side lights, really. It's not fully tampoed round. But it's pretty cool. I have got two other variations of this. Got this one here, which I think was, I think this one was a separate buy. I think this is in the basic range possibly, but it is tampoed. Again, just looking at the lights are the same. Yeah, it's still side tampoed. They're not tampoed right round. But I have it in that colour black with a little American flag there. And then I think this one might have been a 5-pack, which is the Highway Patrol, which is my favourite one. But this one actually, to me, yeah, this one's fully tampoed sorry. If I just look, I don't know, pretty similar. But anyway, so as I said, there's 3 different variations of it there. But like I said, this is my favourite one, but this is from a while ago. So, but it is this one we're looking at tonight. So anyway, pretty cool. So I'll put that to the back. The 2 variations off to the side, and then the 4th one is going to be the, I think it's the Ford F550 Super Duty, which is what I think this is. And again, a lot of plastic, but at least the top is die cast, which is cool. But to the same sort of Boone County Fire Department, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's have a little look underneath. And look, it says 2010 copyright, and it is, yeah, the Ford F550 Super Duty. So that's not too bad. And then the last one is going to be, it is the Dodge, let's just check. Yeah, it's just the 2015 Ram, but it is a Dodge Ram 2015 copyright. And this is nice, it's got a bit of weight to it. And I think I got one of these in the last fire rescue pack because I recognise the sort of wide size on the back. But very, very cool nonetheless. Again, the same livery, sheriff's car, got the 911, call 911 on the front, emergency. I can't quite make it what that says, maintenance, something. I don't know. But anyway, the lights are tampered on the back, nothing on the front. I'm gonna have to do something about my lighting. I really have, because I got the light. I need the light set up higher. I've got it to one side over this side, and it basically makes more glare than it does anything else. But anyway, so yeah, so not a bad 5-pack. Not my favourite, if I must admit. A lot of plastic, but it is new to 2021. So that is that. And then the basic one that I've got to unbox, and the only reason I picked this up is because it's basically the only one I don't have at the minute. So this is the 95 Nissan hardbody D21, which is pretty cool. And we've got into that nice and easily for once, which is cool. And there it is. And these wheels are pretty groovy. I'm just trying to look. Yeah, they are chrome. They look white. See what I'm saying? The light's making it look white. I've got the light set in the wrong place. But anyway, you've got a bit of bed details and what looks like some chains and some hooks and an old wheel. Has a sunroof. No front detail. And no back detail. But still a pretty cool casting. They have done the door handles, which is a nice touch. And it just says 1995 Nissan hardbody D21. So that is pretty cool. So that was the only loose one I picked up, like I said, because most of the stuff that's there now I've already got. I'll just stick these down the back. And then the one that finally turned up in the post is this silver Jubilee bus. For the Queen. You can see 1952 to 1977 silver Jubilee matchbox, and I just seen this. It was on eBay, and it was really quite well. I didn't think it was a lot of money. I think I paid £12 for this, and about £3 postage, which I thought was really good value because the box is in pretty good condition. The vehicle's in lovely condition, but don't know masses on it. I just seen it and put a bid on it. Didn't think I was going to get it. There was actually a fair little bit of interest in it, but so all I can surmise is this was obviously released to celebrate the Jubilee back in 1977, which was the year I was born. Funnily enough, I do have a slightly more beaten version. This isn't from the Jubilee, but it is just the standard. So you can see it says 1953 to 1978. And it just says, got a bit of glare again, Matchbox Superfast, number 17, the Londoner, I think it says. Made in England, blah, 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 1972, Lesney. So this is a bit of a tatty version that I've got that I will one day probably restore. I'm going to leave this for the minute until I've got some sort of way to replicate the stickers. But anyway, I just thought I'd show that, and then I thought I'd show the sort of mint version. So as you can see, again, it just says Silver Jubilee 1952, 1977. I suppose that's supposed to be the monarch's head, but it really is in nice condition for a piece that's from at least 1977. At least I'm not exactly sure. I surmise this was bought out the same year as the Jubilee or just after. I'm not quite sure, but I just thought it was pretty cool. This is the same thing, Matchbox Superfast, number 17, the Londoner, I think it says Londoner. Londoner, I think it says Londoner. Yeah, I think it says Londoner. Don't know. I'll look and I'll write it down properly afterwards, because like I said, all the light does is just makes things glare. But pretty cool casting anyway, nonetheless. Like I said, it's in really nice condition. And these are, I mean, just in my opinion, these are castings that weren't really loved when you were a kid. Most kids wanted to play with the cars and the vans and trucks. They weren't really, buses weren't really, you know, sort of paid attention to. As you can see, they were just sort of beaten about. I mean, this isn't in too bad a condition considering its age, but you can see it's very play worn. Had a bit of a hard time, you know, chipped and dirty, and it's lucky it's still got its stickers at all, to be honest. And then you've got this one here that's obviously been kept in its box and looked after. Probably was the kids back in the day didn't want to play with something that had the Queen on it, possibly. I don't know. But anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool piece, so we'll just stick it on top of it. And like I said, the box is in nice condition. I'm not a bus expert. I think it's based on the Routemaster or the newer Routemaster buses. So we'll just stick that on top of there like that. Bring the camera a little bit. So that was today's video. That was the Monday's weekly review. If the Matchbox carries on, I might have to start calling it Matchbox Monday, but we'll see about that. But anyway, like I said, a little bit tired tonight, so if I don't seem with it or don't seem like I'm making much sense, because I don't feel like I'm making much sense tonight. But anyway, that being said, please like, share, subscribe. And again, thank you to everybody for all your support and all the nice words. And I'll see you all very soon in a future video. Take care.